Welcome to the Business Buyer Diaries. My name is Nathan Platter. I'm a full-time employee, and I bought a business. I did everything right, from finding the deal, handling all the due diligence on 63 opportunities, and ultimately bought a profitable gym. And boy, was I in for a big surprise as a new owner. I chronicled everything in real time, including the biggest wins to the stressful nights at 2 a.m. I'm sharing my journey without sugarcoating anything, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. Here's today's episode. All right, well, happy Friday, everyone. The team found out yesterday the news. I think I already did that. The team found out the news. They all know the follow through. So for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing a severance pay for my wrapping up GM. He's going to be working some of those weeks, but also be paying someone to be the interim GM. So payroll will be doubled up, and I'm having to wind down my other entrepreneurial endeavors. I've been doing I've been looking to do some marketing stuff, looking to do some buying and selling of online things, and I'm having to just simplify. And this past month, I looked at our personal finances, and if you take out all of the entrepreneurial endeavors and things I was looking to do, it actually came out okay. I ended up emailing my attorney to figure out, like, hey, here's our home budget, here's what we make, here's what we spend. And now he's asking for stuff like, you need a copy of your ID, or your mortgage statement, and just all sorts of like documents that will be needed for wrapping things up. And so I sent off a long email. I said, hey, I'm ready to onboard as a client, ready to get started. I see we talked a few months back, and I have that to-do list or checklist for a new client. So I'll be doing that this weekend. Once we get rocking and rolling, if we could carve out time to go over this, happy to pay for it if needed, but here are the top questions in mind. And some advice I've received is to really make sure that we're at our full budget. We're penny pinchers. We don't spend, like, we take our kids out to Chick-fil-A once a week. Like, that's our splurge. Like we are not exciting people when it comes to that. We haven't taken a vacation in 7 years. I haven't been to the dentist in 15 years. Like, I buy my clothes off Goodwill and eBay. I swap my phone out every 4 or 5 years. I drive rusty vehicles. The last vehicle I had before my truck was a salvage sedan. Like, with a classic, if you saw someone at the restaurant, you probably would buy their meal. We're that family. And some personal friends have counseled us to make sure we're maximizing our full expenses of our budget, and that's uncomfortable. We are the folks that want to have an 830 credit score. We want to have buffer in the bank. We don't want to have to be squeezed tight. And so if we're being advised to wind down our endeavors, to reduce our budget so that it's favorable and it's not like the Dan Ramsey plan, that's uncomfortable for us. And so figuring out, okay, maybe we have to do some things that are outside of our comfort zone. That is how you play the game. So that's where we're at now, getting uncomfortable. You follow the advice you pay for. If you follow your own advice and you pay someone else, you're really dumb. And so that's what we're going to do. Let's go inside and eat some dinner. Let's rock and roll. This has been another episode of the Business Buyer Diaries. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you're realizing that business ownership is no cakewalk. Check the podcast notes for a link to the DIY due diligence program, the complete list of show sponsors, and for media inquiries. Music written and composed by Wes Schrock. I'm your host, Nathan Platter. Join me again on the next one.